What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Bugs' DCS Cruise. I just want to take this quick moment before we jump into this video. I want to thank everybody so much for helping me hit the 800 subscriber mark. I know it may seem a little minuscule to some, but to me, it means the world. I did not think that I would be at this point with this channel right now, but here we are, and I am super grateful, thankful, and happy all at the same time for all of you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the support along the way. I really hope you guys are enjoying the content that I'm putting out for you guys. Excuse me, sorry about that. I love flying the airplanes for you guys. I just love shooting videos. So, like I've always said, if you guys have an idea, leave one in the comments below. I will be more than happy to take a look at it and give it a shot. So, also with that, I did upload another file to the user section of the DCS website. It's the SAM dance on the Caucasus map. So now anybody can fly the SAM dance. You don't need to have any special maps like the Persian Gulf or whatnot that we're sitting on right now. But give it a shot. And I also did spice it up just a little bit. There are a few more SAMs in there, and plus a few extra goodies. So I'm just waiting for that to get cleared by the ED team. Once it does, so hopefully tomorrow that should be up and you guys should be able to download that and enjoy. Let me know what you think. I'm always looking to update and upgrade, make it more difficult, make it more fun, etc., etc. But just a little side note with that. So for this one, what we're going to do is we're strapped into Fat Amy once again. This time we're in the F-35C. So this is the Navy variant of it. So that only means one thing. We're going to bring her out to the boat. I don't know what to expect. Flying the F-35A was fun. We didn't land it. The F-35B was a total disaster. Let's see if the old Navy can pull us out of that rut that we're in. So, without any further ado, let's unpause, jump into it. I'm going to show you guys the differences between the F-35A and B as opposed to the F-35C. We'll get a quick external view, and then we'll get on out of here, and we'll head out to the boat. Where are we going? Where are we going? That's not a good start to anything. Let's not do that. Okay. Alright, guys. So, obviously, I know I've been seeing the comments that's the F-15's cockpit, etc., etc. Yes, I know. We all know. It's a freeware mod. The dev team did a great job creating the F-35 over at VSN for what it is. So if the cockpit's the F-15, but you look outside and you see the F-35 or Fat Amy, whatever you want to call it, stop complaining about it. Just install it, fly it, and enjoy the damn thing. We know the shortcomings. It's a WIP, work in progress, so let's just be thankful for that. Oh, let's check out the external really quick. So we're a dark gray color. You see our nose gear is the first thing that's noticeable. That's a lot beefier than the other two variants. So we have dual tires up in the nose. It's like any of the Navy jet would have. Unlike the single tire for like the F-15, the F-16 or something like that, and the Air Force jet. let's see what we could do with this one. Maybe a little bit more robust. So we have also our tail hook. Hopefully that stays down once we're in the air, otherwise that's going to be a problem. And there's our launch bar. So we are flying the naval variant. Let's go see what we could do. Let's get our nose wheel turned on. And let's start taxiing out. Oh dear. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Alright, so I'm glad this actually just happened. So if you guys have had the same thing, here is the answer for you. The throttle axis for the F-35 needs to be inverted. So let's come into our axis commands here. We might have to restart this mission again, but that's okay. Let's come to our thrust. There we go. Okay. Axis tune. Just invert it. And then that should be the answer to our issues here. Okay, and also, whoops, what is this thing doing? Okay, I just hit the wrong key. But the other thing we need to do is also, let's come to our wheel brake axis over here. And invert these just as well. So you guys saw the way that the jet was pitching its nose around. All I was doing was hitting the brakes slightly to try to slow her down, but if it's inverted, that's what's going to happen. So now we should be pretty well set to go. You know what? We should be able to... Let's try and salvage this. We didn't make it too far off here. Yeah, there we go. Let's not take out the taxi light. There we go. All right. All right, so that wasn't terrible. So, like I said, I'm a little happy that happened. So at least I could show you guys how to correct that if it does happen to you. That's all you got to do is just invert your throttle, invert your wheel brake axis, and you should be good to go. Alright, so the interesting thing that we're going to have with this is we're not going to be able to set our TACAN for the carrier because it is an FC3 airplane, so it's not going to let us do that. We can't click on anything in the cockpit. Your basic bindings for your FC3 stuff is the same way that the F-35 works from VSN, as well as any of their mods, which honestly is awesome. I'm okay with it. It's just, they're simple to use, which is nice. Just keep that in mind. If that's a turn-off for you guys, I'm sorry, but that's just the way that they are. Let's go to a flap set. Alright, we're almost there. We'll line up and then we'll get out of here. Alright. Let's go see if we can land Fat Amy on the boat. There she is. Let's go see what we could do. There's our RWR for the strike group. Alright. And we're flying, guys. Not bad. Alright. Let's bring the battle penguin out to the boat. Let's hope that the tail hook stays down for this one, but what the hell? Alright, I did not notice our nose gear in the cockpit with us. Okay. I'll allow it. I'm not even going to try to attempt to communicate with the carrier because I don't think it's going to work, but for you guys that are wondering, we'll give it a shot really quick. Roosevelt marking moms.
0690, Mother's weather is visibility 10 plus mile. Scattered clouds at 8,000, altimeter is 29.93. Case 1 recovery expected BRC 40. Report see me at 10.
What the shit? Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I did not think that was going to work, guys. Okay. So apparently Viacom does have a few tricks up their sleeve. Not bad. Alright. Alright, we'll try it the rest of the way. We'll see what happens. I mean, no harm, no foul, right, guys? See you at 10. Alright, so we gotta go lightning ball for this one. Definitely not what I'm used to, but let's see what happens. Alright, let's see if we get our hook to come down. Perfect. Okay, good. Alright, the hook is down. Just bring it back up for a couple of seconds. All right. Now I feel a little bit better, guys. That had me a little worried on the tarmac when she went down and went back up. If we couldn't get that down, we'd have a real hard time trying to land. But we'll try coming in for the brake and see what happens. Definitely need to get a little bit of airspeed here, not too much. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. All right. Let's just make sure we got our hook down. All right, hook's down. Jesus, she's squirrely. Wow. All right, this is going to be real interesting in close, guys. Gotta trim this thing out. There we go. Nice and easy. Okay. Let's see what we could do. Now I gotta remember these are different parameters for this airplane. Alright. Gear, hooks. Down, flaps set. Alright guys, let's see if we can bring this thing on board. Why does it keep pitching nose high like this? I've noticed that with the F-35. It likes to pitch nose high for some reason. I don't like that. It's kind of aggravating, to be honest. Shaking all over the frickin' place. What is going on here? Alright guys, let's hope we can get this thing on deck, because she is not good. Lord. Lightning ball. No way. No way. It actually works for this. This is... Yep, we just got the wave off. Son of a biscuit. Low and middle, power and middle. God damn it. Alright, so that's a pleasant surprise. I did not think Viacom was going to work with this, out of all things. It works with the F-35, but it does not work with the F-4. Okay. I'm honestly okay with it. Any help landing on the carrier is appreciated. So if that works, I'll take it. Alright, let's try this again, guys. She is definitely not very friendly at low speed. Wow. Not friendly at low speed at all. Yeah, I don't have very good faith on this one either. Lightning ball. Come on, Bugs, you got this. There's the lights already. Oh, God. Yep, we're going around again, guys. Son of a bitch. This thing sucks. Alright. You know what they say, third time's a charm. Let's try it for the third, see what happens. The flight profile on the F-35 is interesting to say the least. I mean, it's... You can tell she's chunky, that's for sure. This is the third time, guys. I gotta keep the power up on this thing. She likes to sink rather quickly. Let's keep the power up. We'll try that. Alright, here we go. Let's try this again. Third time's the charm, guys. See, we are way too low. What is... Lightning ball. Why you get... No, we're not... No. We're not taking the wave off. We're landing this. Okay, so she takes her own wave off. That's just wonderful. Okay. Alright. Let's try for the fourth time. That's 3 wave offs. That's wonderful. Alright. Are we out of parameters or something? That's why they're just waving us off? Or... And why is this thing pitching 8 degrees nose high? What is wrong with this thing? Alright, I can definitely tell you guys I'm really not that much of a fan of flying the F-35. I don't like how she handles. This thing is a handful definitely around the boat, that's for sure. You thought the Tomcat was a handful. This thing is even worse, to be honest. Alright, let's try this for a 4th time, guys. I know I'm probably going to get roasted in the comment section by you guys. And I don't know what I'm doing behind the boat, etc., but have at it. Lightning ball. God, this thing way woggles all over the place. I'm trying. This is not gonna be pretty. This is not gonna be pretty. Oh God, oh God. Yep. I know. Let's try again. I'm starting to get a little aggravated with this thing now. Not gonna lie. Come on. Stop trying to sink like a beach ball. What are you doing? Actually, beach balls float. Elephants don't. I hope you guys are enjoying the commentary throughout this as well, because I'm really not enjoying having to go around 5 times in a row. Really kind of wearing thin on me right about now. But that's alright. That's what makes us better. Alright. Let's see. We're going to have 6 go-arounds, or we're going to be able to get it with this one. No. Do not... No, stop it. Do not sink like that and level out. What is wrong with this thing? Lightning ball. Don't tell me that, because the jet hears that. Oh, God. Come on, Fat Amy. Oh, I hate this airplane. We're coming in. Okay. I guess we're going for 7, guys. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little bit embarrassed about this. I am feeling quite a bit embarrassed about this. That's the closest that this hunk of shit came to the carrier deck. This thing, the trim on this jet sucks. I am not gonna lie. I do not like the way this airplane handles. That's just inherent to Fat Amy, but I do not like the way it handles at all. Alright, you think you can get us on deck now, you flying elephant? That would be nice. Or are you gonna have a hissy fit with that too? Yeah. Alright, Chubby, let's go. Lightning ball. Come on, Bugs, you got this. Come on, Bugs, you got it, Bugs. You got this, you got it. There you go, buddy. There you go. God damn it. because we don't have a tail hook. What the Are you kidding me right now? If our hook retracted, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright, well, that just infuriates me a little bit, because if it wasn't for that, we probably would have trapped. Son of a biscuit. Like I've said in previous videos, flying this thing, Fat Amy strikes again. Thanks for that. Much appreciated. Except we are trapping on the boat. I don't care what you think. We are doing this. Alright, this takes 7 or 8, guys. I lost count. I think this is the 7th trap, or attempt to making a trap. Let's make sure that that tail hook does not retract. Why it ever did, I don't know, but I did not ask it to do that. Here we go again. Lightning ball. Oh, come on, this fucking thing. God, this thing. Yeah, I know. No shit. I'm trying. Oh, suck it. We're coming in. Oh, I hate this fucking airplane. Enough of this thing now. Let me guess, the hook is gone again? Okay. Alright. I think I know what's happening here, guys. So, when you guys saw me trying to take off, or before we took off originally, the hook kept on retracting. I think what it's doing, as soon as we go WOW, it's retracting the tail hook on us, and it's not going to let us grab the wires on the carrier. So, if you guys want to aggravate yourselves to no end, definitely try landing this thing on the boat. Because as soon as you go weight on wheels, the hook retracts and bolter. So, I think that's what's going on here. I'm not going to go for another shot at this because it's kind of pointless. It's not going to do anything. So, let's get our gear up. And let's head back. That's a little bit of a disappointment, I'm not going to lie. I was kind of looking forward to trying to land this thing on the boat. We came close, but it just did not want to have it. And this thing is just inherent to flying nose high for whatever reason. I do not know why. Alright, so from flying the 3 different variants of the F-35, I can safely say I don't know how to feel about it just yet. So far, the F-35C has been the least exciting, which is kind of a downer. The F-35B gave us enough trouble, which we are going to try that again. I did have one of you guys chime in and give me a little insight on how to handle it. So we're going to give that a shot, and we'll see what happens with that. The F-35A is just the F-35A. I mean, nothing spectacular. Like I said, guys, I'm not too much of a fan of the F-35. I don't really think it's that great of an airplane besides its technological capabilities. Other than that, I think it's a hunk of shit, but that's just me. Let's see if we can land the Battle Penguin on this one and hope for the best. Let's just hang out for a couple of minutes, guys, and we're coming up to our landing phase for Almanac. This thing does like to sink, I'll give it that. He is coming. Gears down. I'm not going to say too much, guys, because I just want to focus on landing this thing. Unlike the F-35A, when we tried this, we ended up smashing into the things at the end of the runway, and that just didn't work out too well for us. So, I'll be with you guys in a second. Those things right there. God. Alright, well, at least we landed her. That's a lot more than I can say about the last two times I flew her. She's on the ground. Alright, let's taxi her off the runway. Let's go park this thing. off the runway. Alright, so like I said on the flight in, my overall thoughts on Fat Amy, take it or leave it, for me at least. Yes, I will be using her in different missions, absolutely. She definitely does have a place, so I will be flying her a little bit more off-camera just to get a little bit more familiar with it. I'm probably going to be using more the F-35A than anything else, but that remains to be seen unless the naval variant gets fixed with the tail hook and we can actually trap on the boat and use it as intended. Then I will definitely use the F-35C over the F-35A, but that all remains to be seen. I know the full fidelity one's coming out. I'm not so quick to buy the damn thing. Honestly, I don't really need it. I don't really want it. I wish there was other modules that they would work on first before an F-35, but that's from Eagle Dynamics, the new one coming. But other than that, that's just me. I know we do have a great Super Hornet module from the guys at CJ. They did an awesome job with that. The VSN guys did an awesome job giving us a lot of cool shit we don't have, and so did Granelli. I don't know, what do you guys think? What module would you guys have rather seen than the F-35? Besides the obvious of the ones that need to be finished, because that is my biggest gripe right there. I'd rather than finish the shit that they have out already before releasing something like that, but it's alright. They're gonna do what they gotta do, and we just have to deal with it. I'm still also waiting on the full fidelity MiG-29, which was supposed to drop Q1 of 2025. That I have not seen anything on that, nor have I seen anything on the full fidelity F-15C, but it's alright. They'll let us know when they'll let us know. Alright guys, here's our turn off right here. We're going to turn in to the right, and we're going to park this thing. more turn, and then we're back where we gotta be. Alright, guys, we're home. Not a bad parking job. We did pretty good. Alright, guys, well, that'll do it for that one. That's the F-35C for you. I really wish that we were able to make an arrested landing on the boat, but that's okay. It's a work in progress. Like I said, if you guys want to learn how to fly behind the boat, definitely try something like that. Just keep the hook up and keep trying. Or you can fly Fat Amy behind the boat, and the hook will just automatically retract for you, so you will not get the arrested landing. But I love it nonetheless. I still think it's awesome that we have Fat Amy right now the way it is. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. Until the next sortie, strap in, arm up the seat, and keep flying. A little bit more with Fat Amy coming soon.